And I'm Alisha, and we're the Girlies that read.
Woo! Welcome back. Woo! We're here with another book. This time, it's for a book discussion, book review, all our thoughts and our feelings, if we remember, because we film these really late after we actually read them.
And it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Or a couple, maybe several.
Yeah.
Several hot minutes. Alicia, I think, wiped it from her memories when she finished reading it.
While reading it. It was like the last page just was out of memory by the time I got to the next page.
She was like, who? What?
It's not a bad book. This is not a criticism on the book. This is just me.
And we read a lot of books.
We do. What comes up on this channel is not even, I'd say, a sixth of what we read.
Yeah.
Like, we are reading so many different things all the time, so many different things coming through our catalogue. We also read so many different genres. I feel like on this channel we've really heavily been on fantasy, but like we read so many other different genres as well that have not even seen a day of light.
But it's also like what we read in common.
Yeah.
Rather than what we read individually.
I also feel like if we didn't do a book club pick, we'd have very little in common.
I don't think we would have much in common.
No.
Yeah, not anymore.
I was going to say, we had one book at the very beginning of all of this, which was, we started off with Onyx
To
Storm.
be fair, we
before
would
did
have
our
still kept
podcast.
reading Spark and
Well,
Fourth
yeah.
Wing and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I think, actually, if you think about it, I feel like me and Jazzy would still read it fairly similar, because we do already.
We kind of do.
We have a
yeah.
bunch, I think, between us, and we've
Yes.
got a couple as well. But I think overall, having all three of us having something in common
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often. A lot of the time, for a couple of them, I think it's been like, I've been like, you both of you read it, please, and you've read it, or like Jazzy's the same.
Divide rivals.
Neither of us have read it yet.
Sad, you should though.
But
I don't know.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that also.
No, not at all.
We know what we like, and
No.
I think it's fun to kind of have a book that we all come back to, and
I've
even if it's
spoken to
not
the
norm.
author as well. She's so sweet.
Oh, Mikayla.
Yeah. I had like a conversation with her, and she was like, how'd you like my book? And I was like, I don't remember it, and I finished it yesterday.
Well, it was a debut novel. I reckon for a debut novel, she smashed it for a debut
Oh, she
novel.
killed it.
Yeah.
It's just what I was in the right audience for it. So it was like
Yeah, no,
nothing
yeah,
was going in for me. But no, she's very sweet, and yeah.
Well,
It's where it ends. With a lot of authors for me, it's where it ends.
well, this was my pick. I think it was September. It was September's book pick.
I think so, yeah.
And I picked it because it was QBD's like young adult book of the month.
Oh, yeah.
And so they said like it was like one of their really good ones, and I was like, it has phoenixes, has racing, perfect.
Well, I basically put it down to it's basically Formula One, but fantasy style.
Yeah, with phoenixes.
Yeah, which are hot birds.
To be fair,
Flaming birds.
it's not that after like the first 20%.
Well,
Like
yeah,
a
so
deadly
like that,
virus
the whole,
and whatnot.
Well,
No,
the
that was
racing
only
thing
at
is
the
like
end.
is part of it. What, there's like 3 or 4 races in the whole book,
Yeah.
but it's also it's about the plot in the background. That's really going on, the kind of mystery that pops up.
Yeah.
You put it as something, I don't know. I'll have to go through the messages. Because I said like Formula 1 with Phoenix, and then you said something with Star Wars.
Oh, pod racing.
Yeah. Don't know what that
So
is.
if you've seen the first Star Wars episode 1, pod racing is basically, for those of you who haven't watched Star Wars, it's basically, so obviously if you picture a futuristic race car, but rather than having wheels, it's a hovercraft, and it's a violent death race, which you can die in. People have weapons, and you can crash into other players. There's
They fight each other mid-race.
yeah,
There's
sabotage
the
each
dudes,
other.
there's the dudes who-
Yeah, they're not actually part of the race though.
No.
They're just a hazard of the planet
Yeah.
that people are on.
Yeah.
But basically it's just this big race thing.
So basically,
It's a big part of the first movie, that aspect of the pod racing, but it's like, if you think of more of like a fantasy aspect, I suppose it's kind of similar. But obviously it's not racing animals, it's a craft, which is, I suppose, the linkage, but yeah, just another example.
Fair.
But anyway, before we get
Should we
too
summarise?
sidetracked, yeah, let's do a summary. We're doing
it in caveman style, because when we went to discuss this, none of us had written anything out.
Yep.
And we went, what do we remember? So, what did we
name
say? that
places don't exist in this brain.
No.
In any brain.
Not in this breakdown.
And that's, again, as Alisha said, not anything against the book. It's just been a minute.
Yeah.
And when you read so many different fantasies that have so many different complicated names,
Yeah.
some things stick, some things don't.
Yeah.
I had to double check the main characters' names.
Yeah. So, really quickly, Hell, main character.
Main female character. Just to
Coop
clarify.
is like the love interest.
So,
Rival.
MMC.
And then we've got the bad guy, whose name I don't remember. And then we have...
Slumdog Millionaire. Let's go there.
Done. And then we have the Phoenix, her Phoenix, which is Sav. Nicknamed Sav, but is it Savita, we said?
Savita. I called her Salvatore the entire time, unintentionally.
Sav is her nickname.
Yes. We have a couple of other characters. We've got the MFC's best friend. I literally just had her name. What was her name? Dinah.
Dyra.
It started with a D.
Some of that.
That's already gone. And then we had Becken, who is Coop's older brother.
Yeah,
who
and
is-
he's the...
He's like a strategist.
Of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they all kind of play their roles. But basically, let's do this caveman style.
Okay, so girl, have Phoenix.
This is us being really stupid, by the way.
Okay, just take it. This will be a
Take it with a grain of salt.
Girl.
Girl owns Phoenix. Races said Phoenix in Formula One style racing.
No, that's too sophisticated for caveman stick. Girl race Phoenix.
In Death Race.
Death race. Very scary. Hard.
Very hot. Current racer for Phoenix.
Die.
Burned to death
Basically.
after doing stupid move. I can't believe we're doing this. This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Wait. Coop, rival racer.
Coop also hot.
Very hot. Ride Phoenix.
Cocky asshole.
Help.
Need new team after being fired from previous team.
Join her team.
Sav need new rider.
So he joined her
So-
team.
Yeah. So joins Kel's team. Crimson Howlers. I remember that. name.
Yes.
Reluctantly, Kel accepts him. Do first big race together.
Goes well.
Goes well. Offered job by Slumdog Millionaire.
Kel, no.
They say no.
I know.
Kel's house mysteriously burns down.
Wow.
Um,
Next
so-
says yes to job offer.
Forced to say yes, because no other choice.
Need money.
Travel to big city with team and Sav.
Keep Sav safe.
Yes. Introduction of mysterious plague illness that kills people
Mm-hmm.
somehow. Nobody knows how. Spreads contagious. No one knows.
And Rebellion, who
Oh.
don't like Phoenix race.
Or no, Phoenix is in captivity.
Oh, okay.
They don't like, yeah.
Don't like Phoenix in captivity.
Jump in at any time.
Phoenix, burn, go up in sky,
Yep.
die.
No, not
Oh,
yet.
Okay.
That doesn't
No
happen.
die.
Does that happen?
Does
That
it- I
doesn't.
don't think it
Doesn't she fly up in the sky when she like lets her go, and she's like, you can go.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Honestly,
Where are
don't
we up
remember.
to? Okay, so in
They just
big,
arrived in the city.
big city, big smoke, big race, very scary, much scared.
Good
water,
race.
water. Phoenix scared of water.
Oh, yes, Phoenix don't like water, but Phoenix and Coop win race.
Yay.
Coop injured,
Coop can't ride Phoenix.
so therefore Kel must ride Phoenix.
Yes. Kel do. Oh wait, mysterious race. Kel must ride Phoenix in mysterious race. Race go through forest. Forest interrupted by rebellion.
Rebellion kidnap Kel,
Yes.
try to convince Kel to help them. Kel says no, escapes rebellion,
Abandoned by Phoenix
has to get home somehow.
and is injured.
Yes, and is injured. Wakes up in hospital back at
Big smoke.
Big Smoke facility.
Yes.
Big Smoke? Where's smoke
From the big city.
Wakes back up in Slumdog Millionaire's
Hospital wing.
facility.
Oh, wait, I forgot a big bit. Meanwhile, Phoenix at, what was it? Slumdog Big Millionaires facility.
Yeah, Phoenix taken to Slumdog Millionaire facility
But,
and kept isolated from everybody.
and also
In jail.
but they're taking blood and measurements.
Oh, yes.
Blah, blah, blah. They're
Yes, very-
testing.
Yes, real
Real dodgy.
Phoenix medical information kept from Cal
Yes.
by Slumdog
Forgot
Millionaire
about that.
guppies.
Her Phoenix getting very hot. Her Phoenix approaching rebirth.
Yes, which rebirth big boom burn everything up.
Yes. So after that,
So wake up in hospital,
she escaped.
leaves hospital to try and find Sav, so sneaks out, discovers Sav missing.
Oh.
And
Sam
then-
kept in isolation because about to go big boom.
Yes, but she don't know where she is.
Yes.
Goes to find help, runs into Coop.
Finds important information about something.
Yes, finds truth
Finds truth.
about what they're doing,
Yes.
trying to use phoenixes to cure the deadly and
Oh,
contagious disease that no one can cure.
Because Slumdog Millionaire's daughter also sick.
Also sick, but Kel
Nina.
doesn't remember this daughter.
Because
Ends up in
Kel also sick.
yes, but she doesn't know that yet. Ends up in jail when she gets
Yes.
caught snooping around
Yes.
with Coop. Almost has sex with Coop on floor after feelings admitted, but doesn't.
Then escape.
Friends show up.
Help escape.
Kel learns about having said disease.
Which
and-
causes memory loss.
yes, which
Memory
is
poof.
memory go poof when in close proximity to someone else that has said disease,
Yes.
and gets worse by being in
Yes.
close proximity.
So big memory poof in Kel. Poof.
This makes no fucking sense.
No, it makes sense. I swear, if you guys are
I'm
watching
making you
this,
real just out of this explanation.
but just us going like this the entire time.
This makes
And
so
then
much
Alisha
sense.
laughing on the side.
And Alicia's in the corner going, I put up with these people.
Then they escape prison.
Go to save Sav. Sav being pushed to...
Rebellion shows up.
Not yet. So they send for the help. Someone sends for help.
Someone show up.
Oh, we forgot a very important person.
What?
Slumdog Millionaire's assistant. That's their friend.
Yeah.
Haven't mentioned her once.
She was very, very important.
She helps
Betrayed
them.
them.
She member of their team once in Slumdog Millionaire's employ, betrays them, lies to them, then realizes she done fucked up, feels guilty, contacts
Helps
Rebellion
them.
for help, helps them escape prison,
Yes.
to then find Sav,
Rebellion
shows
show up
up,
with pew pew.
fights security guards, lots of death, lots of pew pew.
Yes.
Finds Sav in chamber, being forced to, well, not forced, but encouraged to
race.
race,
Sev race.
so that her
Get
heat-
hotter.
So she
Get
burned
hotter.
hotter.
Get closer to boom.
To force rebirth because they need the rebirth to
Powder.
heal.
Slumdog
Plague.
Millionaire's daughter.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, need to cure. So for cure for plague for Slumdog Millionaire's daughter. Kel manages to get on Sav and fly her out of the facility, and to stop
Escape.
rebirth.
Yeah.
Is chased by Slumdog Millionaire. Coop also with her, by the way. They have
Something somehow
Flash
get
out
away.
in field. Slumdog Millionaire is then killed by Sav.
Are you following this? What else happens?
Sav, Kel then realizes that she needs to leave with Sav in hopes of finding a cure for deadly disease.
Yes.
Says sad goodbye to Coop and flies away, leaving Coop to deal with the dead body.
And that's kind of it.
And then some days later, or weeks later, Coop back home at Kel's house, which is now rebuilt because
No
Slumdog
longer
Millionaire
burned down.
actually felt bad for blowing up her house in the first place.
Yeah.
So it was rebuilt while they were in Big City.
In big smoke.
And he's stand there wondering if she'll ever return. Brother shows up, have cutesy conversation, brother leaves, and then as Coop turns to leave, she's back. The end.
Also, they no longer fake date. They now real date.
Oh, I forgot about the fake
I
dating
just
trope.
realised. They fake date in the zoo.
Because paparazzi.
Basically. I think
And
that's
that-
it.
And that was our, what do we call it? That was our caveman summary.
Explanation of
How well did we sell this book to you? Is it not fantastic?
I think that was a really good summary. I don't know if it
Teamwork.
was shorter or longer than the other one.
Look,
Sorry.
who knows?
No, mine are short for the next ones.
No, that's probably good.
Look, let's put it this way: we can just do something different every time.
Yeah.
keep it,
Funny.
keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Keep them guessing. They never know what type of
Never
crazy
gonna
shit
know.
they're gonna get when they turn one of our videos on. Because we all crazy.
Yes.
But basically,
We just said everything. I don't need to say anything else.
not at all. Like, it makes perfect sense. But if you didn't understand it, basically, it's
Read the book.
It's a why adult. So it's a why adult? Why adult? A young adult fantasy about Phoenix racing with fake dating, mysterious plot,
There's a
rebellion, uncurable disease, magic. It's
Slumdog Millionaire.
hang on, is it
Rivals
to lovers? Thank you. I was forgetting that word. Reluctant allies, all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got some great things in it, and it is Mikayla Bridge's debut novel. And just
Right,
starting
good.
off for a debut novel for a white young adult book, she
Pretty
smashed
good,
it.
pretty
She did a great job. It was super easy. I read it in 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours. Two sessions of 4 hours pop. Smashed it. Was done. So technically it was over a period of 2 days, but it was 8 hours all up total
Yeah.
reading time. It was really easy, really fun. It was a good book for something you don't really have to think too much about.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to read.
I really
Took
enjoyed
me
it.
1 month audiobook, Kindle version, and physical copy to get
Oh.
through.
Oh, did you jump back and forth between them? Did you?
Because I tried ebook, I couldn't get into it. I tried audiobook, I couldn't get into it. I tried physical, I couldn't get into it. And then somehow I reached the last page. I'm like, oh, cool, I finished it.
Anyway, wait, did I actually read this book?
I just went and looked at my review because this is 5 weeks ago that I finished it.
Which means I would have finished it about 6 weeks ago.
And my review was just
Shocked face.
that's all it is. Yeah.
Look, Well, look,
This was my hardest review to write because I was like, what happened?
We just told you, Alisha. Everything
That's true.
that happened.
No,
look,
when I
if
was
you want to know
writing
what
it.
happens,
No,
just
no.
go back and watch our caveman
Explanation.
explanation. That's all you need. That's what anybody needs.
Yeah.
Mikayla Bridges, you can thank us later.
Yeah. Well, maybe should we just throw it to Alisha? Is there anything you want to say about the book?
Nope. I'll just jump in later.
Oh,
I mean, I have a review, but I have nothing to start off with.
I'm looking over my notes.
Well, I suppose a couple of things I would mention is, well, first, I really liked the concept of the whole aspect of Phoenix racing. Because while, like I've mentioned just before, it's kind of like Formula One, it's kind of like pod racing. There's no other book that I can turn around and go,
It's like that.
it's like that book. Yes, it's got elements that have come from 100 different books that we've all seen before, we've all read before. It's not like no one's ever written a story like this. It kind of gives me like a sci-fi fantasy vibe. I could see it easily as a movie
Yeah, I could picture that.
or a TV show.
Mm.
And it's kind of got like, it's got a little bit of a mystery vibe because something's going on with Slumdog Millionaire and what
In
he's
the
up to, and
background.
he's a bit suspect, and
And the rebellion gets introed like on like the first few chapters.
yeah,
But then
like,
they disappear for ages. So you're like, what's
Mm.
going on?
well, actually, that is one of my little gripes with this
Yeah.
book, is that. But like overall, I think the idea, it was a refreshing read for me because, as I said, like it's different. It was a different type of story, different type of world, different type of rules, and it kind of just took something which is racing, which is, I wouldn't normally like go, I want to read a racing book.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's not something I'm leaning towards. I'm not gonna see that on the shelf and go, oh my god, racing! Like, I'm dying to read a racing book. But like, it was fun. It was refreshing. It was different. And as I said, I smashed it out in 8 hours. I was like, ooh, refreshed. That was easy. Let's jump into something more, I don't know, brain.
Nuanced.
No, thank you. Yeah. Next, and it was just like it was a good vibe, good time, nothing too serious. And overall, I just think that's a great debut novel. Jazzy.
These are my points. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just looking. I have a few
Yeah.
notes.
It's not that many. You can definitely go through it.
Oh, no, not even. I thought each chapter ended really well. Like, it all kind of ended in a cliffhanger, and they were structured nicely. So you
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah, I
like
agree with that.
wanted to keep reading.
It
And it-
pushed you to
yeah, it pushed
what's going to
you.
happen next.
Yeah. And it wasn't like I was like on the edge of my seat, but I was like, oh, like that's interesting. Oh. And new kind of things. This is what I wrote. I said, this is the kind of banter that I hope to see in Deadly Education.
That's hilarious.
No, that was legit my note. Like rivals to lovers vibe. It was very cutesy. Like it's a YA book. It's very like teen romance. Like we're fake dating and we have to hold hands at the zoo because if those guys think we're dating, we'll get more popularity and then our team might do better at the race and we might get more sponsors. I don't know what it was. Some of that.
And Kel's whole thing of her like going, I hate this guy, but she's like, but
his hand.
but I'm holding his hand.
It was so fun. Yeah, it was. I was like, it's such a teen thing, and I loved it.
It was good because it was actually teens acting like teens.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
It wasn't adults acting like
It
children.
was a bit weird that at the end, like, he's like, he knows her, he's heard of her through her father the whole time. And I was like, well, then why the hell were you pretending? You always liked her.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I forgot about that bit.
I felt like it put a dampen on, like, the whole tension that was building up. And I was like, well, you liar.
Fair.
But I think he had a little bit of flack again. Probably might not be remembering this right. But I feel like he had a bit of, like, he didn't tend to trust people. He had a lot of issues making friendships because of some of the things they dealt with growing up. So he had a little bit of, because even like her dad, he had trouble like trusting initially.
Yeah, no, not the trusting part. It was just weird, like, when I got to that point in the book, like, she was, like, having this whole new information law dropped on her. It's like, you knew of me this whole time before? And we've been fake dating for, like, a hot minute. We've been to prison together, and you didn't think to mention that, you know, before kissing me, maybe, like, you've heard of me?
Yeah, that my dad's told you all
Yeah,
about.
that you know exactly who I was the first time you saw me?
Asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 more points already. I wrote, this is what I, like, word for word, right? Hidden agendas of the sponsor guy, and then I went back and input, his name is Christo. That's the Slumdog
There we go.
Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire, Christo. What a name.
But I love that I wrote sponsor guy, like, first. Okay.
Just billionaire.
So hidden agendas of sponsor guy, Slumdog Millionaire, Christo, tracking the Phoenix's rebirth and starts. I just thought that was a funny shout out. But something I noticed when I was reading is with the descriptions of like their relationship is always said with like fire and flames. Like it was very much. I mean,
Pretty on the nose.
It's pretty on the nose. But I thought it was really funny. It was
cute,
like
though.
it was a lot of throwbacks to like everything's like burning and
Oh no,
heat and
that's a
like
YA
flame.
thing.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure. YA.
City of Heavenly Fire, and he literally can't touch her because she will burn to ashes if he does. Like, come on.
Well, it was a cute romance. I liked it.
It was cute.
it was cute. It was a bit of fun.
That's
A couple-
all I'm saying.
One thing I will say, I did find the plot a bit predictable. I called it from as soon as like it came up with that whole aspect of, oh, here's a job offer, and they're like, nah, we don't want to work for you. I'm like, he's gonna burn her house down.
And then
She's gonna have no choice to take the offer, and then he's a millionaire, so he's gonna be up to no good.
And then that happened.
Maze Runner, Jurassic
I was
Park.
literally, I was literally writing down as I got to certain points. I was like, page number, this is what's gonna happen from here. Page number, this is gonna happen from. And as it happened, I went back and went tick, tick,
But
tick, tick.
my question to you is, did you guess the disease bit?
No, that was that. I would say that part. I was like,
really
did
well
not see it
done.
coming. But also, I feel like it was one of the reasons it was not. You didn't. One of the reasons that you couldn't pick it out, or you might not have picked it out. Like I feel like I didn't pick it out, is because it gets brushed over. Like you get that one experience of.
They're talking about people of being sick.
Well,
They
did
talk
her
about-
mum have it? Is
I
it her
don't
mum?
remember.
I can't remember. I think her mum
There
died
were
from it.
People on the train that they stopped to help or something, or they.
They
something.
on their train ride there, they found a dead mum and child
like
on the
that.
side of the road.
And then there
On
was
train
mention
tracks.
of if you're around other people, that it like speeds along.
If you're around other people with that also have the disease,
you
it
have it.
increases how fast it
Yeah.
basically kills you.
But because like people want to be seen and they want to feel heard, of course they will hang out with people of the disease
Yeah.
because they're not as like isolated.
Yeah.
But,
But
then it doesn't hurts them. So
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
I thought it was really clever though because the whole aspect with it was definitely really surprising.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming, and then we learn near the end that the actual Slumdog Millionaire had a daughter, and that she was interacting with them through a whole bunch of points in the story. But because we're experiencing this from Cal's POV, like it's the first POV book, we don't actually get those scenes because those parts of her memory are wiped.
Because
So-
she was hanging out with her.
Yeah, because she was around this other girl who has the same disease, and so yeah, like it just removes them from memory, and then she kind of realizes, well, and then she goes back as she realizes what's happening,
Yeah.
and she goes,
But we also
that makes sense there. That
Yeah.
makes sense there. And you kind of go, huh, interesting. And that whole point about like, oh wait, her mum's not dead. I thought her mum was dead. No, her mum's not dead because her mum was reaching out to her through the whole time that they were in the city, and she had no idea. Because every time she had like a communication from her mum, she was with the daughter.
Maybe. I can't remember, but it sounds about right.
Her mum's not dead.
Mm.
There you go. See, things coming back. Things. But yeah, no, definitely, I didn't call it.
No.
It was it was a surprise. I also liked the little plot twist at the end there. It was another little spanner in the works in a otherwise, as I mentioned, a little bit predictable plot.
I liked it. I messaged you and I was like, whoa! And then I was like, let me keep reading.
I was like, plot twist.
Yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I have to say.
I think like with YA books, I always try to think about like what's the moral that those young adults will get from reading those books. Like the whole point of YA books is like it's not just escapism. You have to make sure that it has some kind of message it's delivering to kids that are reading it. But I think I wrote it down. So find it. It had that message of like love and sacrifice and letting others be who they are, and I like that. I like that, like with the phoenixes, like seeing the difference or like having that complexity in us. Like for example, take our pets and stuff. Like technically, we're not supposed to domesticate animals, but we've breeded them in a way that we can domesticate animals. They will not survive in the wild anymore. But at the same time, like with phoenixes, they're wild animals. Like yeah, they listen to you and they stay with you because they have a collar on. But is that really a choice of letting them like pick you and love you, or is that like, you know, gold-plated cage situation?
Yeah.
So I like that at the end where she has to like choose to let the phoenix go even at the cost of her life, because she's like, no, that's not love, not the way. Just because I see it that way doesn't mean that that's how it should be, just because we've accepted that way. So I thought that was a nice message that came out of it all, which was cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, and there was a funny thing that the only thing that I could really like, I guess, think about the whole time I was reading the book was there was a detail that was popped up like pretty early on about like how when phoenixes are rebirthed, it was so specific that every single ash has to be together. And all my brain could think of was like, what if another phoenix just and the ash went
And the ashes went with them.
how do you
Whose bone just popped?
Oh, that's mine. I have a broken arm. My arm like was broken, so my arms bend weird. Do you know that?
So it didn't heal like
Like
as it should, or is it?
Oh. You're just...
so everything pops. Anyway,
I did not know that about you till right now.
yeah, my arms
There
are
you
weird. Because when I do my arms like this, like you'll see my elbows completely pop out. It's really bad when I do weightlifting because they're like you can't do it the whole way because your bones might snap. Anyway, random. Yeah, the whole time I was just thinking like how do you make sure that every ash is together? Like phoenix is not going to burn. What if another phoenix flies over it? And then all the ashes are not together and that phoenix is dead. Is that how you kill a phoenix? You just take the ashes and keep some in your pocket and you're good to go?
Was doing. He had the ashes collected, so it's like he killed a phoenix.
Yeah.
Hasn't let it rebirth.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something along the lines of you had to keep it in a certain state, the ashes, like in that process of not actually dead?
So it still had the magic.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it didn't reanimate, the magic would eventually just fade from the ashes and it became useless. Which is why that whole idea of letting them rebirth and then using the ashes wasn't like sustainable because of that. But I don't know. That I think sometimes those little aspects, like you don't know, but also like it's never explained how quick a rebirth is. Like they burn up, and is it like an instantaneous they pop out of the ashes, or is it like hours, days, week? Like that's never explained either. So who knows? Maybe we'll find out because there is another book. It's not a sequel, but it's a standalone in the same world. So maybe there'll be more information.
I might check it out.
I think I will too. Like,
Thanks, Mikayla.
I thought this was a solid book. But I think this is a great point to jump in with our ratings, because I think
so.
we don't really have much else to say about this book. I think we've pretty much covered it.
No.
This might be our shortest review ever.
It's good though. Caveman covered
That's
it.
good.
But I will just jump in final thoughts. Actually, I have a quote. I've started putting quotes in all my reviews, my favourite quotes of these
Good.
books, and I like a good quote. So, the quote I wrote down for A Flame and Fury, sorry. Lost didn't follow any maps. It wove through joy and pain and years as easily as lightning through a storm. No one knew where it was going to strike, only that it would.
I had that in my quote bank too.
I really liked that quote. I don't remember what about that quote I liked at the time, but I remember reading it going, I like this enough to write it down. So, solid quote about loss there. Because it does go on a bit in the book about the loss she's experienced with her dad, because her dad died, trying to actually help an injured phoenix, because he was like a vet, I suppose, equivalent in this world, something like that.
Phoenix humanitarian.
Yeah,
Phoenixtarian.
phoenitarian. But yeah, so like it does touch on a loss a lot, and I just really liked that quote. But overall, I gave this book a 3.5 stars. As I said, it's a really good debut novel. Mikayla Bridge has done a fantastic job. It's perfect if you want to step into fantasy for the first time. It's very simplistic, very easy read. It's not overcomplicated at all. So if you haven't read much fantasy, if you're watching us and you haven't read much fantasy before, great starting place. Something I definitely recommend giving it a crack. And if you're a young adult and you love fantasy, then give it a go to, because magic birds
Magic bird.
and hot guys.
Hot guy.
They're
Jazzy?
teens.
Hey, teenagers can appreciate hot guys too.
We're not teens.
No, I'm almost 30. I'm definitely not a teenager.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll just read my quote, but it's from this part when it was, I think, wasn't their second race or something with Coop after he joined their team.
This is the second race, but Coop's first race with the team.
Oh, it was Coop's second race.
So when they're in the big city,
I think it's when they're in the big city.
because that's when his second race is, because it's his first race which gets them the job offer. Second race is the water race.
The first. Oh wait, there's a race. There's a race. And
Everything's come back now, like I know.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. But they were like, Coop, like we just have to place. Like, don't go crazy. We just
race
have to
three.
place.
Race three.
Yeah. And he looks at her or something, and she looks at him, and he's like, "Do you want me to impress you?" She goes, "Yeah, bet, do it."
I do remember that scene.
And so he won, and like he like did like this crazy like
because
maneuvers.
that's how he got injured,
That's how he
and
got
then she
injured.
felt really guilty because she was like, "Yeah, win it for me, bitch."
And this is and because like that was kind of when their love, I guess, relationship was actually
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
starting,
yeah.
and they were like testing each other out. And she was like, "Yeah, if you like you know, do it for me." Anyway, this is my quote: "Coop, broken and bandaged because of her. He'd won the race, all because she told him to impress her." And I was like, that's kind of really cute. I'm not saying throw yourself like into a phoenix race if you like someone, but
Do
I
it.
thought it was romantic.
Prove your love.
Yeah, I liked that.
And your rating.
Oh, I rated it 4 out of 5.
Nice.
I really enjoyed it. YA, mwah, chef's kiss.
Love it. I was going through my graphics I created for this because I haven't posted it yet, and I always have a quote. I haven't updated the quote because I don't remember anything of the book. So no quote from me. I think if you're someone who genuinely loves like YA fantasy, and it's got really cool like world building, it's got a really cool premise, racing, tournaments, phoenixes. I don't know what the arc of the romance is, fake dating or something.
Yeah.
A bit of fake dating, rivals to
yeah.
lovers.
I think you'll have a really good
Yeah.
time. Like, it's very creative, it's ambitious, and I think like it definitely brings in fresh perspective, because I don't think I've read a book with phoenixes as the main focal point of the story. So it's definitely fresh that way. I'm just not the audience for YA books anymore, but I've also noticed that like with a lot of YA books, there was YA books back in the day when I was much younger. I think they took a lot more risks with the way they would talk about their storylines. I think nowadays it's become a bit too sensitive with like content warnings that a lot of books just no longer fit within the YA space. So it doesn't accommodate for students that are like 16 to 18, and it only accommodates for under like 13. So I feel like this book was very much that. But then I've read other books like back in the day, like Hunger Games, for example. Like I don't think today it would be considered YA anymore, just because of the themes in it, which is quite unfair. So I think that's why I went into it expecting it to be YA in comparison to the books that I have read, where they take a lot of risks. And I think it's just a day and age thing that it was much more younger adult.
But he took risks. He burnt up for her on Phoenix.
Yeah. I'm thinking like Mortal Instruments and stuff, where I'm like there was a lot more explicit scenes, like with the death or gore themes and things like that. Where like when I say death and gore, I just mean like they weren't shying away from the trauma that brings through like the setting of the place, mixed with like really good romance as well. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. But that my rating is no way a reflection of like what the book is supposed to be. It's just based on my experience. I rated it 1.5, rounded up to 2 on Goodreads. But I think it's just came down to it not being for me. But yeah, I hope anyone who enjoys it like definitely would enjoy it if you're into it. Yeah.
Okay, so I think it kind of puts it in the middle ground as an overall rating for us all. I was 3.5, you were 4, 1.5, so about a 3, 2 point something, something like that. But I think it's another great example of seeing how we all experience things in different ways. And I think I feel like at the beginning when we started this, we're all kind of same, and as we've read different books, we've really become like different levels of where we're sitting and everything like that, which I think is really cool to see.
Yeah, and it's funny that I rated it the highest because it was my book that I picked.
Well, that's probably good though, because it means you've enjoyed something you found.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, never mind. I was gonna say like normally like when we would put books, like we would put the books that like we're interested in from the start, right? Like, so we're bound to enjoy it because something about that book like spoke to us. That's why we put it in. But then I was thinking about like
Deadly Education.
Isle of Gods, Deadly Education. I was like, maybe it doesn't apply.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
But also, like, if we go back to those though, both of those books, I liked. Like, something obviously appealed initially when I bought them, but they also sat on my shelf for who knows how long. Like, I don't know when I bought them and versus when I read them. So, like, when I bought them, I might have friggin' loved it if I'd read it straight away. But then also, like, if it's been on my shelf for, like, 5+ years, I've changed a lot. So, like, my tastes are going to change.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, let's not. It's in the past. We
no,
forgive.
that's okay. I mean, it's good to
sins.
know. Yeah. It's good to know. Bad books are always, like, not just bad books, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Books that we don't enjoy is also helping us figure out what we do enjoy. So any experience that's on the negative side is also equally important. So it's absolutely
Well, if you don't know what you don't enjoy, how are you supposed to know if you actually enjoy something? True. Yeah. But anyway, I think we can wrap this up.
Let's do it.
That was probably our most efficient review yet, besides the caveman summary, which
I
was...
don't even know what time we started. But
Who knows? But we're done. We did it. Woohoo! Cheer for the girlies. We did it.
We're the girlies that review quickly.
We are the girlies that stuck to our guns. But anyway, thank you for joining us today. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please make sure you smash that like button. Let us know down in the comments below, have you read this book? What are your thoughts on this book? Do you want to check out this book? Let us know. Talk to us, chat to us. If you have book recommendations also, we're always looking for new books. So if you've got anything you've enjoyed that you think you might think that we like, also pop that in the comments below. Hell, just say hi. Just leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. Leave a comment, please.
Sarah needs someone to reply to.
Someone talk to me, please.
We read your comments.
Oh, one of them we've gotten in this whole time.
But what was the comment?
Anyway.
Pikachu!
No, the comment I believe was, this was a really fun episode. You guys are really loud. Which was really funny. It was like our second or third episode. Anyway, if you would like to see more of our stuff, make sure you check out our link tree. You can find that on our profile. Or if you'd like to find each of us individually to see what we're doing on our own, you can find us at these links here. So you can check out our usernames. There are some links in the description down below, also on the link tree. So you can find us all there. We're not hard to find. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. Just look us up. All the things. All the things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. But until then,